Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Persona 3 Reload. When we left off, we just defeated the Lover's Arcana boss in the Love Hotel Red Light District deal. And right now, in-game, we have 1 week until finals. I'm pretty sure our stats are actually good enough to rank first in class, but I believe we are going to dedicate a good portion of our time to maxing out our academic skills, because we also need that if we're going to go for a romance path with Mitsuru.
Welcome back.
And of course, we will get more academic points by eating fish.
Anyway.
Campus is actually pretty clean and new, only noticed after Club had to visit another school. Parents said the school was rebuilt after an explosion 10 years ago.
By the way,
I heard the explosion wasn't the only reason. Around the same time, a lot of students suddenly stopped coming to school. Maybe that's why they put up a new building to start with a clean slate.
Huh?
You think there's a dark side to Gekkogan High? You watch way too much TV.
Let's skim through this chapter.
Alright. The Heian area, the Heian era, the longest and most boring part of Japanese history. On to feudalism, because this has to do with the origins of the samurai.
So,
The law permitting permanent ownership of newly cultivated land served as a foundation for the development of feudalism. Thanks to this decree, a lot of land was cultivated. At the same time, a serious problem arose for the farmers. Do you remember what that was? I'm pretty sure that it was land invasion by bandits and criminals. Let's use the network feature. Oh! Social disparity. That's a vague term, but you could say it's crime. I don't know. But that appears to be the correct answer.
yes, exactly.
Work doesn't end after you plow the land. It costs a lot of money to build waterways and stuff on top of that. So farmers with more wealth and authority could make more money by expanding their lands. On the other hand, those who weren't as affluent had no choice but to remain poor. It's the same old story throughout time. Well, that's all for the Heian period.
Marvelous. I'm looking forward to it. Are you accepting a request? By all, come to think of it. I will await a report of success. Oh, yes. I will await a report of success. I can sense a presence. I will await a report of success. Most excellent. Now, let's hear your... If I may say so. I will await a report of success. A shame. By all means. Very well. You gotta tell me how it would my life would turn out to be so cruel. Just give me something that proves you're not fooling. This is so real. Just tell me how it would me. When stars smiling, wonder how looks in your eyes. If I could ever tell you that, wouldn't I feel so weird? Bringing my power, no reach the stars. You won't leave me alone. If I could ever tell you that, you would not leave me. When stars smiling, wonder how looks in your eyes. I need your smile so close. I was thinking that the
Let's go to the mall and buy some cat food.
I never felt like so miserable. I never knew I'd thinking this will last forever. Baby, stay with me. I never felt like I never felt like baby, stay with me. You gotta tell now.
Which ones? That's all you want. Thanks for
I
coming.
never felt like
got everything you need? Come again, yeah?
I never feel like ah, yes. Take your time looking around. See you. Come again.
Alright, let's continue on by studying.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, you have the opportunity for a group study. Let's do that.
Yo.
Look.
Added the benefit of preventing that possibility.
In that case,
Please do.
I see. I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with?
Math is always the hardest.
Nothing beats using them in practice problems. Are you concerned about getting bored and losing focus? In that case, try a quick workout between problems. The brain perks up once you get the circulation flowing. Not to mention, looking forward to your next workout is a great way to stay motivated. In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people.
That is indeed true.
On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested. If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems. You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice. All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable. Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on. Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Oh, this guy again. Quick preface. When I use the word magic, I mean it in a very general sense. Anyway, today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe. I'll be giving a crash course on the single most magical place and time in recorded history. So, there are a lot of materials pertaining to Western magic, from printed books to communal folklore. I'll cover all of it, including the changes European magic has since then. As I mentioned previously, European magic finds its origins in paganism. Starting with Christianity, though, it has been influenced by an influx of various cultures. Let's see, what are some well-known examples? There's Kabbalah, which is esoteric study of mystical aspects of Jewish texts. There's also Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus the Sorcerer. Greece's philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits of magical researchers. And the same was true of Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. Now, as for circumstances of magic in this age, it was an era where the rule of Christianity and the insight of the natural sciences collided. Magicians bravely reached up for a connection with the gods. Say, are you still awake? You're not daydreaming, right? How about a test to see if you were paying attention? You'll know what type of guardian angel you have depending on how you answer. Uriel, Rylu, Ilili, Ulir, Liru,
Okay then.
Udakalapan. I choose thee. What is the esoteric study of Jewish texts called? Kabbalah.
Good.
Thank your guardian angel, because they must be kind. The magicians of the age achieved great things, particularly the renowned grimoires. A grimoire is a collection of magical texts, usually as all-encompassing as possible, wherein
Which one? You hey, done already? Thanks.
Alright, let's go feed that cat again. What does Mitsuru have to say?
Oh.
And the light men are crossing over long shadows, wherein there's lie hopes for intimacy. When to be close, to be close.
Oh, welcome back. Huh?
Perfect opportunity.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm out in my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with this head. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow, you know?
Sorry.
Alright, now let's do the study session.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Buka, your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus. She sure is. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Well, I didn't take her to be the most academically inclined.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer, and this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain? Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor.
Complete the notes.
Complete her notes. You mean like fill in all the parts she's missing?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for us, too.
Thanks, you two.
Here, let me see those notes.
Oh, yeah. All done. It looks wonderful.
Natsuki-chan's in for a real surprise when she sees this.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without your help. Thanks, you two.
Well, it certainly helped us study too, right?
I'll make sure to give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Hey,
Exams are coming up. Have you been studying? Yes. Not that it's any of my business. We've reached Tira no Masakado. He's the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began with infighting among the Terra clan. Their conflict escalated until the Imperial Court had to intervene. Masakato was pursued by the Imperial Court, so he had no choice but to openly oppose them. The result was known as the War of Masakato. You may not look like a samurai, but let's see if you know this one anyway. There's a theory that Terano Masakato thought up the prototypes for an item essential to battle. Now, what do you think that item was? It's something every samurai needs. Now, obviously, as soon as the Japanese got guns, they were using guns in large numbers. But I don't know anything about this. The obvious choice is the katana, even though samurai were primarily practicing archery, but that would be the stereotypical obvious answer. Let me use network features. Obviously, everybody has said the katana, it seems. Though they did wear armor.
Yes, exactly.
Think of samurai and their swords as the first thing that come to mind, although it's not known whether Masakato really came up with them. This is going to be on the exam, so prepare well. Let's skip forward a little to the Kamakura era. Ah, at last I can feel them on their way. The samurai are almost here. In 1185, the Kamakura shogunate was established. Yes, we're there. And of course, its founder was Minamoto no Yoritomo. I can't believe we finally made it. Firearms were not yet introduced in that period, of course, though, so rifle wouldn't make sense. And that was a weapon for the peasant armies that they commanded primarily. Ikutsuki-san is coming tonight. Sounds like he has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor. Alright, let's go feed the cat again.
I never feel like miserable. Never knew I'm thinking this will last forever. Baby, stay with me. You gotta say now you're a closer over me. I never feel like so different now. It doesn't seem like we've been far apart. So your lies, my lips are turned out.
There's a sale today. Buy what you made up your mind. You hey, you
Just
got
buy a
everything
whole
you
bunch
need?
of cat food. I don't know how many times I have to feed the thing.
I never feel like so miserable.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well. Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Hold on. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan?
Yep.
There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant. But
It's okay. It's not your fault.
She would have been a child at the time, 10 years ago. She'd been, what, 7 years old?
I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident, and the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour. According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear.
Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized...
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased. Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkoukan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind C's? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess? You lied to us? And you knew too, didn't you, Sanada-senpai? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that.
And Yukari's kind of being bitch Kari right now, like, Jesus Christ.
I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority. I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point!
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Perhaps.
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See? It's good news, isn't it?
Can that really be true?
There's evidence to support it. And this is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
We must defeat the 12 shadows that started all of us, in order to eradicate both the Dark Hour and Tartarus. Must fight to protect everyone. 6 of them remain.
Let's see.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz.
Let's go eat some fish before exams.
Time to shine, and I'm down and round. I'm gonna drive until the break into round and go. I'm on a mission, routing up. What it is I gotta do, routing up until the beach, routing up. Discuss, asking how to run, but never let
Lounging about as usual, huh?
Hugh, what do you want? If you're gonna ask me to go back, the answer's still no.
That's not why I'm here. I was just making sure you were still around.
That's so.
We've known each other a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other pals.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me. Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit?
Yeah. The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting? Huh. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. That's what I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You really haven't changed at all.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai, this is unusual. Please, come in.
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
Oh, she caught you spying.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kiricho Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? Is that allowed?
I'll give you my ID and password. Then you won't be held accountable. But I need to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. I'm sure you must have at least a few complaints.
Not really. Did you know my entire family is made up of doctors? My parents are the one exception. It gives them a bit of an inferiority complex. That's why they're so hard on me. I don't like being at home. But here, I'm able to do something no one else can. I have a purpose. So no, I don't have any complaints.
You're right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
Oh,
Thank you. I'll see you later.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour are on the way out, huh? No, that's a good thing. That's what we've been fighting for. So then, Why? Damn it! Why am I so pissed?
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
Wow, can't believe we're already third years. Guess this will be the last time we'll wear these uniforms and hang out after school.
Who cares? I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
I get it. My problem is me. Going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at. Because without that, I'm nothing. So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
Not with that attitude.
Why am I only ever right about the worst things? Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly? Dad, I got this letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family, 10 years into the future. Tomorrow, I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It will be stored in a time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon. It feels good to receive so much recognition for my work, but I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Oh, Dad.
Yukari, I wonder, are you enjoying life? Do you have high hopes for the future? Do you still look towards tomorrow with excitement and wonder, like you do now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy, and I hope this letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces. Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
No matter what happens, huh? All I can do is believe. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
Tanaka time.
It's amazing commodities!
We'll show you great products at unbeatable prices, so don't touch that dial because you won't want to miss these. Again with a dial. This isn't a dial TV, it has a remote.
I'm going to do it.
Today we're introducing the outdoor activity set. Summer vacation is upon us, and we have just the thing for you this hot summer.
Good, good.
First up, we have the Max Safety Shoes. Stay stable on any terrain. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's more.
Not bad, kid.
We'll throw in this instant curry, too. Guess how many? 2. All of this for just 9,800 yen. This is a special limited product available today only. You heard right, today only. Well, I need those for one of Elizabeth's requests.
Thanks, kid.
Next time we'll be introducing a seasonal corn set. Don't miss it. That's it for today. We're all sold out. Sorry, folks.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next Sunday, same time, same channel. And let's do this. Huh. Lemonade? I saw him on this weird TV show too, super creepy. Oh, it's not Tanaka, is it?
Well, yes, but
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever
I wonder, can I meet that person she's discussing?
Marvelous. I'm looking forward to... Are you accepting a request? Wonderful. Very well. Are you accepting a request? Very well then.
For the days ahead of us, put your hands up. Wave it side to side for clear up. For the nights like this, put your hands up. Love the moment even from dusk. Yup. Yup.
Are they supposed to be frozen?
Time is shining down and round. I'm gonna drive until the break into rounding out. I'm on a mission, riding out whatever it is I gotta do. Riding out until the day I meet you. I'm riding out. I look up in the sky, asking how to ride, but never let it faze me. Keeping good vibes when I'm on the road. Watch out for all surprises. What it provides is
Bing bong!
It's good to see you again.
This kid.
How long has it been since we first met? Time passes so quickly.
Approximately 4 or 5 months.
So tell me, how's life as a Persona user?
Fulfilling.
That's good to hear. I remembered something else about the coming of the end. It all stems from something that took place many years ago. 10 years ago, if I remember correctly. Oh, didn't your parents pass away about 10 years ago? A persona is like a mirror, which means a persona user can never escape their true self. But no matter what, I won't leave you, because we're friends, right? Good night.
People talking.
Wow.
Exams starting tomorrow, and they're cumulative, so it's hard to remember everything.
You know what?
If I fail again, I really wish the school would stop posting our names with our scores.
Yep, yep.
It's embarrassing. If we're near the bottom of the list, smart people like Kirijo wouldn't get it, though.
Attention, please.
Old expression for the hottest time of the year in the northern hemisphere.
Why?
The dog days of summer, it goes all the way back to an ancient Latin phrase of the puppy days. Any idea where that phrase came from, anyone? Well, it's because Sirius, also called the dog star, appears at the start of the summer. People believed it brought droughts and misfortune. Here's hoping we can avoid all that, I guess. Have a nice vacation. Level 5. The couple's only apathy syndrome that's been going around. I heard it has the work of ghosts. They say the couple committed double suicide a long time ago, and now they're infecting couples with apathy syndrome. I don't know about that, but if it's true, I wish I could ask them why they're doing that. I mean, they're dead. They shouldn't bother living couples. This will be called The pretend like I was just walking, and when Kirijo Senpai comes out, I'll get close to her strategy. That's my plan, but I'm all nervous now. I know I'm overthinking this. Friggin' simpin' for Mitsuru. Well, there are worse choices, that's for damn sure. First we gotta feed the cat.
Never felt like so miserable.
I have plenty.
Never knew I'm thinking this will last forever. Did you stay with me? You gotta say now you're a closer over me. Never felt like in the light when we're crossing over the shadows, where wind feels like hopes for intimacy.
Welcome back.
What's wrong? You all hungry or something?
Not really.
Awkward moment.
You know, it's almost summer break.
Oh, yeah. It is, huh?
Does anyone have any plans?
I wish I could go to the beach. Hot sand, cool breeze, babes in bikinis. Man, a break like that sure would be nice. Somewhere in the south, where the water is crystal clear. But starting tomorrow, we gotta get through our exams. Oh man, this sucks.
I'm sure you'll be fine. But it would be nice to go somewhere with beautiful beaches, like Okinawa.
Well, it's not Okinawa, but how about Yakushima?
Mr. Chairman, I didn't realize you were here.
I happen to be in the area, so I thought I'd drop by and tell you my schedule for next week. Oh, Hirinjo-kun, your father will be vacationing in Yakushima during the break.
He will?
You'll all have some time off after exams, right? Why don't you go and get a nice change of scenery?
Seriously? We're gonna go on a trip? Yes! Beaches and bikinis! Beaches and bikinis!
Beaches and bikinis? This guy.
How about it, Hirijo-kun?
Well, my father is a busy man. I don't want to ruin his vacation.
Why so hesitant? No father would be upset with a daughter who came all that way to see him. You've all done a great job. You deserve to relax for a while. And we already know when the next operation will be, so I think it'll be fine.
I don't know.
Senpai, I'm begging ya.
All right. I guess everyone needs a break now and then. Let's do it.
The beach, huh? I should design a special training regimen.
Oh man, I can't wait!
Oh, I need to go buy a swimsuit.
Hey, don't worry. I got one you can borrow.
Nice try.
Are you going to swim too, Mr. Chairman?
I'm afraid I can't. I'll turn to dust if I'm exposed to sunlight.
Relatable. Deadass. Burned to a crisp in 5 minutes. Whitest of the white men.
Wait, seriously?
Don't be stupid.
Kirito-senpai, wait up! I just wanted to say sorry about the other day. I might have gotten a little carried away.
Don't worry about it. In a way, it's only logical that we go to Yakushima. The chairman said that no one who was responsible for the accident survived, but there is one who did.
What? There is?
My father.
I had no idea.
Hello.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm
Goodbye.
on my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire every day.
I'm fine helping out with studying, but wouldn't it be easier to focus without the distraction?
They say studying with others grants benefits that can't be found alone.
Hey, so if we flunk the exams, are we really gonna have to stay behind? Tell me that's a joke.
It's no joke. As students, studying is our top priority. Failure will result in consequences.
Indeed.
Well, I'm not too worried about that. Not naming names here, but don't get in the way, Junpei.
What happened to not naming names? I guess if the fate of my trip depends on it, I don't really have a choice. I'll show you. I'll prove just how serious I am about Yakushima.
What's the matter? Something you need help with?
It would always be math. Everything else was so easy.
An arithmetic sequence, huh? Do you remember the formula for calculating its sum? See, if you do this...
A beautiful formula. Really arithmeticals my fancy. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Let me write that down.
Of course, that's why he's here. Oh god, I'm gonna fucking kill myself next time he makes a joke like that.
Wisecracks from Junpei are one thing. But I didn't account for this.
Maybe he's trying to test our ability to concentrate? Yeah, I suppose that's not likely.
Yakutsuki sounds one up to me. Gotta think of a killer comeback.
Stop getting distracted. You need to concentrate on your studies.
She's right. Gotta focus. Let's keep at it.
Are you struggling with memorization? Nothing beats repeating it until you know it by heart.
heart? Not bad, Kirijo-kun.
I don't think it was intentional.
What? No, that was not my intent with that statement.
Well, if you're pulling out of the race, then I win, hands down. Kirijo-senpai defeated.
This is giving me a headache.
Despite the diversions, I'd say that was productive. Keep it up so we can all go to Yakushima together.
Dowsing. That one was a while ago. It's that weird formula, the squiggly one. An error in translation is the answer. Yes, I looked it up. Taira no Masakado. The comma splice.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open. I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you a safe journey.
And the light men are crossing over lone shadows, wherein bells lie host.
Last day of exams. Questions are too easy.
dark days of testing are finally over! The sun is shining bright!
So, how'd you do?
You are not gonna believe this. I aced PE.
Well, that pretty much answers my question.
Whatever. A real man doesn't dwell in the past. I'm already thinking ahead to the blue skies of Yakushima.
Oh yeah, that's coming up soon, huh? Are you all ready to go?
I suppose.
Yeah, I guess I should start getting ready too. Oh, sorry, I don't sound very enthusiastic, do I? Hey, how about we stop somewhere on the way back? I don't have practice today.
Sounds good. Where we going? If you need to buy a swimsuit, I'd be happy to help.
Very funny. All right, give me a sec. I'm gonna go grab my stuff from the locker room. Oh, I'll invite Fuka too.
Hey, I know I've been kind of a dick lately. So, sorry about that.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Let's put this whole thing behind us. Cool? All right. Let's get out of here. Freedom at last! What should I do now?
Take it down a notch, will you?
Yeah, you're really exaggerated.
You bounce back from things so quickly, Junpei-kun.
You know it. Oh, hey. Sonata-san's here.
Ikutsuki-san called me. I think he wants to talk about a new candidate.
Does that mean another person is going to join?
Maybe.
Fuka. What's wrong, Natsuki-chan?
Do you think you can stay after school with me for a mandatory study session? There's like no one. Oh, wait, are you about to head out for the day? Okay, then, never mind.
Wait! It's alright. I'll help you. Sorry. I'll see you all back at the dorm later.
I'm really surprised at how much she's changed.
Ah, friendship. How beautiful. Adolescence is such a wonderful thing. So full of vibrancy.
Mr. Chairman?
Oh, hello. I just stopped by to pick someone up. I might as well introduce you to him now.
Hello. Oh, Amada-kun, what are you doing here?
You know him?
He doesn't leave during the break because of his circumstances.
Oh, I heard about that. Something about your parents, right?
It used to only be me and my mom, but she got in an accident. So now it's just me. It happened 2 years ago.
Right now, one of his distant relatives is paying for his school expenses. But that doesn't mean he should stay at the elementary school dorm all by himself, right? So I decided to move him to your dorm, just for the summer.
To our dorm? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Why, of course. He has the potential.
Then he's the new candidate?
That's right. But as you can see, he's still just an elementary school student, so it's only a possibility for now.
Are you Akihiko Sanada-senpai?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you. You've never lost a boxing match. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Now we're getting dumped babysitter duties. School exams over. Hello, summer vacation.
Yes, precisely.
Take this.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever, I'm chilling.
Small reward. You all deserve a little something after studying for hard exams. Have you heard of the antique shop at Polonia Mall? It's called Mayoido.
Correct.
Just reopened today, actually. If you bring that to the shop, I'm sure they'll be of great help to you.
Why?
Welcome. I never felt like baby, still with me.
What? I see.
You gotta tell
You're one of the ones Kurosawa is talking about. This is but a humble antique shop. Having said that, I believe I can be of some assistance. As long as I have something like this black sword, that is. This here is a base model for crafting weapons. By fusing it with various materials, you can craft special equipment.
Of course.
I can help with the crafting process, but you'll have to collect the required materials yourself. These base materials can be found in places that tend to be quite unwelcoming. That's why it'll be up to you to collect them.
By the way,
Also, if you find any gems or the like and would be willing to exchange them for some of my wares here, well then, go ahead and have a gander. You can travel to Mayoido Antiques to conduct an item fusion or item exchange. Fusions involve expending one weapon part and a handful of required materials to create a unique piece of equipment. The item exchange, the proprietor will take any gemstones off your hands in exchange for items. Materials that are used in gem fusions can often be found in Tartarus.
I got my hands on some pretty interesting wares. Feel free to look around. Go on, look around. Which one?
Baby, still with me. You gotta tell now. I never felt like.
What would you like?
I never felt like. Baby, still with me. You gotta tell now.
You never really know what life has in store for you. Who would have guessed I'd be running an antique shop, much less meet a kid like you?
I never felt like. Baby, still with me. You gotta tell now.
You're sure about this, right? Here, it's all yours. Everything good? Come again.
Oh! We have Tanaka.
So,
I can make you rich 100% guaranteed. All you need is 20,000 yen and your investment will multiply by 10. No, by 100. The best part is, you don't even have to lift a finger. You'll become fabulously wealthy overnight. Just give me 20,000 yen and I'll take care of the rest. What do you say? This is obviously a scam, but let's just give him the money.
Bye-bye.
nothing comes between us. Dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple seascape painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with you. And the water's slowly dance whenever our eyes meet. You know you leave me in a trance. So dance, if you wanna go ahead. Free to do whatever, I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we're inspired, but never expires. But we gon' chill today, let me rock the world tomorrow.
All right. The only vegetables I ever see at the store are plain old ordinary ones. You know those fancy veggies only people like Kirijo Senpai would eat? If we could grow something like that, we'd make a fortune, don't you think?
Depends on the effort.
Oh, damn. So you're up for it? Yeah, we gotta dream big. You're pretty good with your hands, so what do you say? Want to join forces and make a name for ourselves? Well, we should probably get to work before we get ahead of ourselves. This is getting really rough on my back. Yeah, my hands are all caked in dirt. But for the sake of Junpei's brand name luxury veggies, I gotta keep going. I don't know how I could deal with all this on my own, so let's do this again, okay?
It's amazing commodities!
We'll show you great products at unbeatable prices, so don't touch that dial because you won't want to miss these.
I'm going to do
Today we're introducing the sweet seasonal corn set. You gotta have corn for summer. Sweet, sweet corn.
Good, good.
First up, we have the Tetracone and you get 3 of them. This is one item I highly recommend. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's more.
Not bad.
We'll
kid.
throw in this macara cone for guess how many? 3. All this for just 14,018. Fuck, I can't read. 14,800 yen. This special limited product available today only. You heard right, today only. I don't even know what the fuck this shit is, but I'll buy it.
Thanks, kid.
Next time we'll be introducing part 2 of the designer brand set. Don't miss it. That's it for today. We're all sold out. Sorry, folks.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next Sunday. Same time, same channel.
So dance if you wanna go ahead. Free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. Minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set.
Alright, I think we are at a good point to save the game and end the episode here. I think we've been a little bit over an hour at this point, so let's save here. And with that said, I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for watching.